So here we are at the start of the 15 Cathedrals Tweed run. Nice lineup of bikes. The Rambunctious Squadron are ready to go. So here we go, on our way to Guildford. Just leaving Westminster Abbey at 8:03 on this epic journey of 15 cathedrals. God, it's been a long time since I've ridden through London on a motorbike. The Four Chimneys of Battersea Power Station. God, that looks a bit different. I can remember coming past here as a child when they had the pig floating in between the chimneys for the Pink Floyd album Animals. So we've got Captain Rambunctious and Badger Bigglesworth up in front leading. Wonderful. This is Chelsea Bridge, I think. Oh, you think this is Chelsea Bridge? God, this has changed. It used to be a really good motorcycle meet here on a Friday, or it was a Saturday night. So that was Guildford Cathedral. We're now off to Winchester on the A31. The weather's warmed up a touch. Right, we're just coming into Winchester now. Time is 9:56. Weather's not really warmed up. It's still 10 degrees. What's that? Is that the M3? Yeah, so it's about 10 degrees at the moment. It's bloody cold. We've got Captain Rambunctious in front. Doing a fine job of leading, sir. Not sure that I've been to Winchester before. I must have been. Ah, Phil 480. My God, I thought that was Jimmy Savile. Ha 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 ha. Right. Looks rather old. lovely old wall. Oh yes, very grand indeed. Here we go. Hooligan! Oh yes, BMW, nice. Right, so we're in Salisbury. I think I can see a cathedral. So what's this? This is number 4. Bugger me, we've got 11 to do. It's 11:30. Oh, there's old Purple Monkey. So of course this is all in aid of men's prostate cancer and mental well-being. The Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. So as usual, us chaps keep things to ourselves, and sometimes it's not for the best. Most people suffer with some sort of mental issue at some point in their life. Depression, anxiety, all comes under the same umbrella, you know. So we're now on our way to Wells. My biggest problem is that at Bury St Edmunds I'm about 10 miles from home, and we will have probably covered, or I will have covered with the trip down to London this morning, the best part of probably 500 miles by then, maybe more. And it's whether I carry on all the way back down to Chelmsford and St Paul's in London to drive back up again. As they say, a bit of a busman's holiday. Look at this gorge, this is lovely. Another lovely village. So we're in Somerset now. Look at this, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Now I think we're coming up to Wells Cathedral. It can't be far. That beautiful blue sky. There we are, we can see it from here. We certainly moved from Norfolk right the way down to here now in Somerset. Covered a fair bit of ground. We're going to go to Bristol next. That could be interesting. That's going to be busy. So we're now going straight up to Gloucester. We've decided to give Bristol a miss, as one of the locals here has just advised us it'll take forever to get through Bristol. So it does make sense, because we're running about an hour behind, which is understandable. It's very difficult to sort of plan a route like this and get it absolutely bang on time. What with traffic and stops, it's just very hard to keep on a schedule. God, you see, it's 1:15 now. We are definitely a little bit behind time. However, these things happen. Look at these roads, they're perfect, aren't they? Look at this. Still in Somerset. Buffing the helmet in public again. You must stop it.
No, I know. It's a habit.
I know. Yeah. Right, we're back online. Battery outage just now. Probably for the last hour. So we're in Worcester. And this is 4:20. Clear visor at last. So we're coming out of Worcester now, running a little bit on the late side. They got caught at the lights. So heading out of Worcester, I think we're on our way to Coventry now. Don't know how far that is. It's got to be a good 50 miles, I would have thought.
Hello.
Hello.
You making up for something?
Yes. Nice and warm. Now apparently over in the east, where we are eventually going to get to at some point today, it's still rather wet. So hopefully it would have blown away by the time we get there. Must be a good 150 miles away, I would have thought. 12.56, so that is 316 miles. I love the smell of fresh tarmac. Guessing. Look, here we are, Coventry Cathedral. This is fantastic, this place. It's the ruins that was bombed in the war. Last time I was here, I was 7.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been, and I've.
Been on the bike now nearly 13 hours. Don't feel too bad, really. Backside's in bloody good order, surprisingly. I think there's sort of stops every hour or so. Just getting off for 10 minutes makes all the difference. Right, we're in the centre of Leicester now, coming up to the cathedral. Oh, look, bastards. No left turn. Ah, that's alright, we can get down here. Excellent. This is rather quaint, isn't it? Oh, look at that. How nice. How nice. I thought she was screaming at him. Right, so we're in Peterborough, 8:20. Just coming up to the cathedral. Certainly picked the right bike though, still not uncomfortable. Getting a bit sort of achy just from being tired, but not uncomfortable on the bike itself. And the tank range is amazing. I mean, I filled it up in Worcester. We're now in Peterborough. And look, it's not even half a tank used. Incredible. All the other guys have already filled up. They filled up in or outside of Leicester. Still got more than half a tank left. Very impressive. Looks like the cathedral's closed. So here we are, we've made it to Ely at last. So here we are at Bury St Edmunds. This is the last stop for me. It's started raining now. Right, so that's it. We're leaving Bury now. I'm going home. And the other chaps are going down to Chelmsford now. Been a great day today, really has. Some lovely roads. Amazing how many towns we've covered. Cities. Winchester, Guildford, Salisbury, Wells, Worcester, Gloucester, Coventry. Been a really, really good day today. We've been so lucky with the weather up until now. Typically the east of England, probably the driest part of the country, is the wettest part. But yeah, really, really good. So, thanks for watching, and see you again on the next one.